This is Brianne Pernick, and we are going to resume and finish Chapter 0, Lesson 2. I apologize for not finishing in Part 1, but we timed out and the recording stopped. So we are going to pick up at the end of the lesson and finish off Example B. I had been explaining to you that there are two ways that you can solve this type of problem. The first way is that you can leave it in the form of a mixed number, or you can convert it to an improper fraction and then do your addition and subtraction. And in the example B, it is going to be beneficial for you to convert it to the improper fraction. And the reason being is that when you eventually convert your fractions, if you left them in the form of a mixed number, you would likely have to borrow from your whole number because of the subtraction. If you notice, the fraction 2/3 is larger than the fraction 1/2. Picture that pizza. If you have 2/3 of a pizza and 1/2 of a pizza, which pizza is bigger? Okay? When we're subtracting, if you were trying to subtract 2/3 from 1/2, you'd have to borrow from your whole number because that 2/3 is bigger than that 1/2. So in this situation, it is going to be so much easier for us to just convert these mixed numbers to improper fractions. And let me just tell you that I personally always convert to improper fractions regardless. I never do it this first way. For me personally, and everybody has their own style and they do problems their own way, I never solve problems the way that we did in Example A. I don't like it that way. I feel like it's more complicated and more confusing. I personally prefer to convert to improper fractions. So you take that as you will, but everybody, like I said, has their own preference and likes to do things their own way, and however you prefer and however you feel most comfortable is fine with me. Okay, but I did want to show you both ways and make it known to you that there were two ways of doing these types of problems. So let's refer back to the skills that we learned before of converting to an improper fraction. The first thing that we have to do is remember that we multiply that denominator by the whole number and then add the result to the numerator. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And you keep the denominator the same. Same steps, we're going to multiply and then add. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And you keep the denominator. So now, instead of having two mixed numbers, we have two improper fractions that we're going to work with. So we have 9/2 minus 8/3. They still do not have the same denominator, so we need to find an LCD. As we go through the list of factors for 2 and 3, we will find that their LCD is 6. So I'm going to draw in my fraction bars, minus and 6's. To go from the 2 to the 6, we had to multiply by 3. So 9 times 3 would get us to 27, because remember, our goal here is to create an equivalent fraction. If we reduced 27/6, it would get us right back to 9/2. They are equivalent forms. Think about how you got from that 3 to that 6. You multiplied by 2. 3 times 2 gives us 6, so 8 times 2 will give us 16. We have created an equivalent fraction. Now we are ready to do the subtraction. So you always keep your denominator the same. That does not change. We have 27 minus 16 gives us 11. 11/6 is an improper fraction. You should never leave your answer as an improper fraction because, as we mentioned, it's not proper. So we want to convert that to a mixed number. So just remember those steps from the last lesson. We make it into a division problem. So we have 11 divided by 6. 6 goes into 11 one time, and we have a remainder of 5. So that becomes 1 and 5/6. So the final answer is 1 and 5/6. Okay, this finishes our lesson for Chapter 0, Lesson 2. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Email me, make an appointment with me in Blackboard Collaborate. I will be more than happy to help you. Thank you.